Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with manager Xavi Hernandez, who, of course, reacted after the 1-0 defeat against Shakhtar Donetsk yesterday evening, which was a disappointing result for us. Xavi, of course, spoke about a host of things concerning that terrible performance by Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on everything he said as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Ronald Araujo, as the Barca defender reportedly suffered from a discomfort versus Shakhtar Donetsk yesterday, but luckily enough, no injury is suspected. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona put in yet another horror show of a performance against Shakhtar Donetsk in the UEFA Champions League as a first half goal from Danilo Sakin won all 3 points for the host. While still top of the table, the Catalan Giants have to find a solution to their problems as the run of poor performances coupled with underwhelming results has gone on for way too long. Following the game, Xavi spoke about the performance and the results. As relayed by Mundo Deportivo, he said, "The Champions League requires the highest level, and today we were not like that. We will leave angry. We did not play a good game. In the second half, we tried very bravely, but it did not go as planned." Barcelona had a chance to qualify for the round of 16 with a win, but failed. He said, "It's a shame because we wanted to qualify for the next round today. It's a step backwards," Xavi said about it. The KO stage in danger? I'm not worried about the match against Porto because we still rely on ourselves to qualify. At the moment, the main thing is to recover for the Alaves match. Today we couldn't fail and we failed. It's a big mistake. In fact, Javi went on to describe it as one of the worst performances under his management. He said, "We played one of the worst games since I arrived 2 years ago. We are not there mentally. We are doing things wrong in general. We have problems a lot, offensively and defensively. We have to get the players back so they feel comfortable on the pitch. An important step must be taken," Javi concluded. It was a terrible and shambolic performance, honestly. I watched that game yesterday. I couldn't believe my eyes. And what worries me the most is it's something like a back-to-back because Barca have been poor in recent games. Very poor. Against Real Sociedad in the weekend, we're absolute trash. They won the game 1-0. Against Real Madrid, we're not good at all. Even though we tried, especially in the first period, but we're poor in general. I mean, it's like 4 game span. Barca have been playing trash, and this calls. In fact, there's an alarm. Like we are not doing things that we're supposed to be doing. The name of Barca, as big as it is, we are not defending that batch. The players, Xavi, everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. Is this how we want to compete for the Champions League? We shouldn't dream about it. We can't dream about it because the way we're playing recently, we don't look like a team that we are going to even win a single trophy this season unless things change for the better. Xavi is not doing his job. Poor tactics. Barca have no clear sign of play. They don't have no. We don't know what we are doing. We just play because we are playing. We don't see any formula. We don't see any organization for the team. Everybody just there playing with no plan, and that is it. Yesterday was a game that we all expected the team to go out there and win and qualify for the round of 16, which did not happen. It didn't happen. So terrible. Of course, Xavi will say everything. Yes, the worst game of his, one of the worst games of his stint as manager of Barca since he came 2021. Of course, why wouldn't it be? So honestly, it's so sad. It's really sad and it's so disheartening that our beloved team Barca are not look. In fact, they don't look like they look like a shadow of their former self because Javi is nowhere near. He's nowhere near the levels that fans want the team to be, at all. Yes, we have players who have been returning from injuries. We saw them play yesterday. A lot of them were there, started a game. But what did they do? Nothing. Nothing. So can we say our excuse in the past was the injuries? No. Because those players are featured, even against Sociedad, they were there. We played trash. So it's really a call of concern for Xavi. He needs to sit down and analyze the whole situation. And he needs to know that Barca is a club that there's a lot of pressure being manager. Any little bit of mistake, you are being attacked, you are being criticized. It is what it is. That's the way we are. That's what we the fans do to make our team better. Had it been we're always lenient with the managers that come, okay, I don't know, maybe we could have been in a worse situation than now. So it's a really terrible situation the way Barca have been playing. We are going to play against Alaves. So let's see how it goes for the weekend. If it continues like this, then Xavi is in hell lot of trouble. Then on to the final story of discussion. Following their 1-0 win against Real Sociedad on the weekend, Barcelona had a chance to improve and return with better performance against Shakhtar Donetsk in the UEFA Champions League in midweek. However, their disappointment was doubled today as they put up another underwhelming display and this time did not come home with all 3 points either. A first half goal from Danilo Sakin was enough for Shakhtar to get the win, while Barca managed to get just the one shot on target through the 90 minutes. To make matters even worse, the hero from the Sociedad game, Araujo, looked rather uncomfortable as well during the final minute and was walking with a visible limp. Fortunately, Sport has reported that Araujo suffered from some discomfort, and everything indicates that the player is not injured. He will, however, go through final tests tomorrow, which will determine his availability against Deportivo Alaves on the weekend. Araujo, when fit, is one of Barca's biggest assets. He is an incredible defender that deals well with offensive threats and is able to lock up the best forwards in Europe without much trouble. His injury troubles, however, are becoming increasingly worrying. Araujo already picked up an injury after the opening game of the season against Getafe and missed a few game weeks. Furthermore, he only participated in 22 league games last season and was sidelined for most of the other matches. To make matters worse for Barca, the international break is looming around the corner. Following this weekend's games, players will depart to play qualifiers and friendlies for their countries. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.